Imagine you've just given an inspiring speech to a large audience about your dream project for social change, and none other than Bill Gates comes up to congratulate you. He's so impressed that he promises to give you the funding needed to make your dream a reality. You've started your quest with great enthusiasm, but the foundation now requires minute-by-minute reports on how you spent their investment. This doesn't really help in creating a relation of trust or an environment in which you can function to the best of your ability. You have the feeling you will spend almost as much time writing these reports as you will implementing the project. This is an exaggerated example, but it gives an idea of the importance of effective relationships between donors and CSOs. How providers of official development cooperation financially support and engage with CSOs is a key part of the CSO enabling environment. The task team has identified 8 stepping stones that donors can apply for effective support to CSOs. The first stepping stone is for donors to have a policy in place that addresses their work with CSOs. This is important because a policy provides a transparent, overarching framework for donor support to and engagement with CSOs. The second stepping stone is about how donors support CSOs financially. The key here is that a funding mechanism allows CSOs to lead development initiatives independently. CSOs are development actors in their own right and are essential partners of public and private actors in their pursuit of the 2030 Agenda. If donors' funding modalities support CSOs' own priorities and approaches, this is more likely to lead to local ownership and sustainable results. The third stepping stone is results monitoring and evaluation. Donors could consider applying monitoring systems that are the right fit depending on the size and duration of the CSO program and the CSO's own capacity. Ideally, monitoring should be aimed at both tangible results as well as qualitative and process-oriented results. Donors should allow flexibility in monitoring and evaluation in order to take into account development challenges. Just like CSOs are accountable to the donors that fund them, donors are accountable to their own government and public in their home country. This is stepping stone 4, accountability and transparency. Donors' accountability requirements should not overburden or substitute CSOs' other accountability relationships. CSOs already report to the governments in the countries they operate, as well as their constituencies. Donors can try to build on these existing reporting structures. Similarly, donors should maintain a transparent relationship with partner country governments by informing governments about their partnerships with CSOs without putting the CSO at risk. We've made it past the halfway mark. Now comes stepping stone number 5, which refers to administration costs. CSOs can experience a heavy burden of administration costs that come with donor funding. Many donors have different, complex and detailed sets of requirements for the CSOs they fund. Applying these various procedures consumes a great amount of time and resources for both donors and CSOs. Donors should therefore streamline their requirements to reduce the administrative burden for CSOs. Stepping stone number 6 focuses on dialogue with CSOs. Donors' dialogue with CSOs can be a means of joint learning. Donors can tap into CSOs' knowledge about what's happening on the ground, and CSOs can tap into global-level policies, debates, and trends. It's also a way to build a mutual understanding of each other's constraints and challenges. Another element of good donorship is public engagement, which is addressed under stepping stone number 7. Public engagement can help build a sense of global citizenship and shared responsibility for a common future. At the same time, taxpayers in provider countries have a right to hear and engage in discussion about the rationale behind development cooperation and how results are achieved. By involving provider country CSOs in public engagement, donors can build citizen support for development cooperation and for effective policies, as they are seen as credible independent voices representing the people. Finally, stepping stone number 8 refers to the responsibility of donors to promote CSO-enabling environments in aid recipient countries. Donors should support and engage with CSOs in a way they can positively affect the enabling environment for CSOs in partner countries. Donor support should encourage CSOs to respect and pursue their accountability relationships in partner countries. In addition, donors should enter into dialogue with partner country governments to promote the importance of an enabling environment for CSOs. Those were the 8 stepping stones recommended for donors to strengthen their policies and practices with CSOs. Hopefully, that wasn't too bad. But if you didn't catch quite all of it, feel free to hit the rewind button and I'd be happy to take you through these again.